What's up, everybody? I'm Hoops and Hip Hop, and you know what? I know I just uploaded earlier today, and I know I have been just uploading a lot this week just because of everything that's been happening, so I kind of feel sorry. I kind of feel like I'm spamming you guys, and I actually really do want you guys to let me know in the comments if you guys are okay with this or if you do feel spammed, because I know all of these videos coming out has been overwhelming, but we have got something that I just have to talk about, and I have to get a video out on it as soon as possible just because of how insane it is. So let's go ahead and talk about this just insane thing that just happened. So if you haven't heard yet, apparently the gold and silver alpha demo that debuted at the 1997 Nintendo Spaceworld, which was basically like early E3 type of conference, that just leaked online, and we knew about it before. We knew that there were some things in it that never debuted in the game, such as Caruso or Honoguma. I've talked about those guys recently, but now the whole demo has leaked, and we have got some incredible stuff. I.e., there is unused story that we can talk about here. There are 35 unused Pokemon, if I've counted correctly. There are tons of like unused evolutions to previous Pokemon, pre-evolutions. There is tons of just insanely juicy stuff here. So let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, the first thing we've got are unused baby Pokemon. Now, there are some early designs for Pokemon that did make it into the game, like Pichu here and Elekid here, but we have a ton that were never used, which is incredible. We've got baby Vulpix, baby Tangela, baby Goldeen, baby Parasect, or baby Paris rather, baby Doduo, which ironically has 3 heads, baby Ponyta, baby Grimer, baby Growlithe, look at it, it's so cute, baby and baby Meowth, and then baby, or I should say Mime Jr. was actually going to be in Generation 2, but held back for Generation 4. Like, this is the stuff that you live for as a Pokemon fan, and as a PokeTuber, this is just literal gold. This is so fascinating. Next up, we've got some unused evolutions and designs for evolutions that actually did make it in. So we've got Noctowl here, who made it into the game, but had a design that kind of looks like a cross between Hoot and Pidgeot, which is kind of interesting. We actually have Tangrowth. Tangrowth was another Pokemon planned to be in this game that didn't make it. Politoed has a completely different design. Bellsprout was planned to have another evolution and probably planned to kind of be a counterpart to Oddish, who also got a split evolution. Fantastic, fascinating stuff. We've got Blissey, who was obviously made it into the game, but had a completely different design. We've got Pinsir, who we've all wanted to get an evolution, now was originally planned to get an evolution. Who knows if this probably will never happen since it's got a Mega, but just absolutely fascinating to know that all of this stuff was planned and just never saw the light of day. And then Licky was even planned to be in Generation 2 as well, with a completely different design. And then Kingdra had a completely different design despite making it into the game. It actually had arms, so that's pretty interesting. And now we come to the unused starters that we never saw. Like I said, we have seen Caruso and Honoguma before, and those were the original starters in this demo, but now we get to see their evolutions, which is pretty fantastic. So if we look at the evolution of Honoguma here, it obviously evolves into this bear-like thing, which is fantastic because we have actually wanted a fire bear starter for a long time, so that's pretty cool. Then if we look at Caruso, it evolves into more of a seal type Pokemon, kind of like Popplio, so maybe this inspired Popplio somehow, but it does take a little bit of a different direction. And then we have this very weird looking thing, which was the early evolution to Happa, which was the early design for Chikorita before it kind of morphed into the Chikorita we know today. Then, really quick, we do have these unused legendary dog designs. Obviously, these guys made it in the game, but they have completely different designs. Entei is like super basic looking. Suicune looks like that one super creepy like dog thing that's from that one anime that everyone freaks out about. Hopefully some of you know what I'm talking about. I have no idea what the name of the anime is, but it's pretty popular around the internet. And then Raikou looks awesome, so That's pretty fantastic. And then one thing that is interesting to me specifically is the fact Leafeon was supposed to be in Generation 2. And this is super fantastic news because I have been speculating and theorizing recently on the channel in my 50 Pokemon that were canceled or debuted in the wrong generation, which is pretty intriguing considering this is coming out just after the fact of that video. But I talked about how I thought there was supposed to be a grass type evolution in Gen 1, and now we have confirmation that it was going to happen as early as Gen 2, which basically for the most part confirms my theory, so that's fantastic. And then we've got some Pokemon that were just unused altogether, like never even saw the light of day at all. Like they don't even have connections to previous Pokemon, but here they all are right here. And they just look fantastic. Like this shark with the anchor for its tail, that looks amazing. This little bear mouse looking thing with boxing gloves looks amazing. This kind of looks like an early version of Apom or a relation to Apom. That looks great. This looks interesting. Of particular note is the fact that this Pokemon right here is the freaking shell that bites onto Slowking's head or Slowking's tail, or Slowpoke rather, and makes it evolve. And it's been a theory that maybe that was an original Pokemon or its own Pokemon at some point, and now we have confirmation that that was going to be a thing. Like, how often does this happen that we get this much incredible unused information all at once? This is fantastic. And now we actually have some details on what the story originally was going to be before it was changed, which is fantastic. According to The Gamer, which is the article news website that I am basing this off of, also shout out to them for kind of breaking this down. You guys are lovely. According to the article that they have written, they have said that Johto was planned to be a lot bigger and was actually going to cover the rest of Japan as opposed to just the Kansai region of Japan, because it was going to be the last games originally, so they're going to make it a lot bigger, which makes sense considering they had all these extra Pokemon, but that is just so insane knowing that Johto could have actually been that much better, and it's already my favorite. Also, it says that based on sprite data for human characters, Blue was originally planned to be one of the gym leaders of Johto, and Misty was going to be an Elite Four member. How incredible would that have been? Holy crap. There is also sprite data for Giovanni, which suggests he was going to be in these games instead of just being gone forever. It also says that Gold, the player character, the male player character, was going to have a brother named Ken, who never made it into the game, and Blue was actually going to play a much larger role because he was going to be the one who introduced you to Professor Oak. The Gamer also goes on to say that work on this demo mining has only just begun, so we might learn even more, but for now that's all we got. But hey, I am not going to complain because this is amazing news. The fact that Tangrowth was going to be in Generation 2, Leafeon was going to be in Generation 2, Licky was going to be in Generation 2. We had so many baby Pokemon for Tangela, Vulpix, Growlithe, unused evolutions for Pinsir and Bellsprout. This stuff is phenomenal, so you guys know, and it's about Johto, so you guys know I had to make a video on this, and I sincerely hope you enjoy it. If you did, leave a like, let me know what your favorite part of all of this is. Who's your favorite unused Pokemon? Who's your favorite baby Pokemon that wasn't revealed? What do you think of the story that was originally going to be a part of these games? Let me know your opinion. I just think this is absolutely fascinating, and of course I had to cover it. If you guys are new to the channel though, be sure to subscribe because I upload loads of Pokemon content every week. It's at least 2 to 3 consistent uploads with occasional bonus uploads like this, so there's never something that's not available to watch. Like it's a fun time here on the channel, so subscribe if you're new, hit that notification bell, and I will be back with another video on Saturday. It's going to be a great one, so until then, as always, thanks for watching again, and I will smell you guys later.